1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Out there in Mandolin land, Mike Hedding here, coming to you today with the old gospel song, When the Roll is Called Up Yonder, in the key of A. We're going to kind of do a bluegrass solo for the verse and the chorus. This is a beautiful old melody. It sounds great in the key of A. I kind of worked up an intermediate arrangement, but I think a beginner could get this one with some practice. There's a couple little tricky spots, but the speed is probably the trickiest thing on this song. It's just a little bit faster. So we'll break down the solo for the verse and the chorus note for note, just exactly how I just played at the beginning of the video. I'll show you all my tips and tricks needed to play this arrangement. And then in the backup section, I'll show you, I think, 4 or 5 different ways to play these chords all over the neck. So you can do 2-finger chords, we can do bar chop chords, we can do Bluegrass Monroe style chop chords. We've got a lot of backup options we're going to go over in this lesson. Let's start breaking down When the Roll is Called Up Yonder in the key of A. All right, let's start breaking down this verse solo to When the Roll is Called Up Yonder. So let's take it phrase by phrase. So let's play the first 5 measures, which will be like the opening phrase. This melody is kind of like a call and response. So we'll break it down phrase by phrase. That'll make it easier to understand. So let's play those first 5 measures. Here we go. That a few times. One time really slow. Okay, so measure 1 is going to be our pickup, and we want to get up to this 4th fret on the A string at the beginning of measure 2. That's our melody note. We're in the key of A, remember? So that's the C sharp note. It's the 3rd note of the scale in A. So that's the note we want to get up to. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk from below the note in pitch up to it. So we're going to start on the 2nd fret of the D string. On beat 2, we're going to play down, up, 2nd fret, and then the 4th fret with our middle finger, and then up to the open A string, and this time we're going to hit the A and the E just to fill it up. And then the 2nd fret with the A and the E. And the high E string is a drone, so you want to hear this. And then I'm adding that harmony just to fill it up. So that's all we're doing there. We're doing down, up, down, down with our right hand. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1. I like adding those drone strings to fill up the sound, like I said. And then right here, measure 2, we're going to slide from 3 to 4 really quick. So basically kind of mimicking a fiddle or a vocal where we're sliding into that melody note from right below it. And we're going to do down, up, down with our pick while sliding. And we're going to play the A and the E string. And then down, up. So you have 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and. I'm just looping measure 2. That slide doesn't really take up a time value. It's. Don't let that throw off your right hand. So we have 1. Again, I like adding those drone strings, like I said, because it fills up the sound. And then measure 3 back to the 2nd fret on the A string. Open A. And then 4, 7 slide on the D string. And we're going to drone with the A string. And then down, up. So that sounds like this. This is measure 3. The melody basically is the 2nd fret on the A string, and then the open A. And what we're doing is we're sliding, or going to a string below it and sliding into it to fill it up. So you have, and then we're actually going to play a very similar lick in measure 4, 2nd fret, open A, and then down up on the A string, 4th fret on the D, and then 2nd fret. And then we're actually going to play that same pickup basically in measure 5. We just took out the drone strings, but you can add those too. So we have, you could just loop it, so you would start measure 1 and then play measure 2. And then right here you'd go back into measure 2. So I'm basically starting with 1 through 5, measures 1 through 5, and then I'm looping 2 through 5 because measure 5 becomes the pickup. So that's how you can play that opening phrase just for practice. So we have, a couple times, a little faster. And then measure 6, a very similar line, 3/4 slide again on that A string with down up picking. And then we're actually going to slide again. So we just slide twice. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then down on that 4th fret with the drone, down up, and then 2 open. And then 2nd fret on the A string with the drone of the high E, and then down ups. So let's play that as a phrase, it'll make more sense. That's 5 into the beginning of 9. So you have, again a little faster. Keep your hand kind of fluid on that slide. You want to make sure you're not gripping the neck too tight, or have, if you're too close right here with your hand doing that slide, you're going to get caught up. So make sure you have a little bit of space in between your hand here so you can do that slide. So just practice that. You can just, it doesn't even matter what rhythm you're doing, you're just practicing that slide. And then right here, eighth, this is measure 8, we've already broken this down, but just 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. That's just like a long note in the melody, so we're just filling that up with picking, and then we're going to do a little run to pick it back up. So we're going to kind of work out of an E, a little E chord here. Right there, so we have 2nd fret on the A string, and then 2nd fret again, 6th fret on the D string with your ring finger, and then 2, 4, open, 2 with down up picking. So we have, I'm just looping measure 9. You can basically keep your first finger anchored for most of it, till right there, and then basically this is that pickup just faster, just with 8th notes. We have, and then we're going to be back into the main melody, 3/4 slide again. And then right here we just did a little bit more advanced way to play the melody. This is the same as measure 3. We just did that slide a little bit earlier. Instead of, that's measure 3. Now we're doing, so we have, and then another little variation on the melody. So that's a variation on measure 4. So instead of, now we're going, so 2nd fret on the A string, open, and then open 2 open on the A string, 4th fret on the D with an upstroke, really important. That's the last 4 notes of measure 12, so you have, and then, and if you didn't like that, you could also go back up and play measures 2 through 4 as well, but it's just a variation, so you have, that's 10 into the beginning of 13, and then a little ending lick, which so our same pickup again, and then 3/4 slide. So we slide up and then walk down the notes. Same idea, using that high E string as a drone to fill it up, and then a little ending lick. So we have 2nd fret on the A string with that drone, and then like a little fiddle ending lick, 2/4-2 on the A string, keep your index finger down, open A, 6th fret on the D string, and then open A into measure 16. So you have, and then just 4/7 slide to fill it up. And that'll get us into the chorus. So pretty much almost mostly melody for the first part. So we're going. So pretty much all melody. Melody here. Remember, the melody's on the lower of the 2 strings, so the melody is the 2nd fret on the A. Melody here. Melody here for the ending. So that's the verse solo. So, like I said, pretty much a lot of melody. You know, we're spicing it up with some slides and some alternate picking, but beautiful old melodies like this, I don't think you want to get too far away from the melody. You want to play a tasteful arrangement of the melody. That's what we're trying to do here. Hopefully we did that. You know, you're always attempting to do that, but hopefully we've achieved that in this case. Let's break down the chorus now.